plan out your life. And that's all I'm trying to get you to understand is, listen, you got the power. Pull the trigger. What you waiting on? So y'all already know what y'all can do. Pass go and collect your 200. So for real, this is really why I stopped chasing money. So I want to say this was last Sunday, and this ain't even the first option, or this ain't even the first opportunity that this happened at. It's a guy at my job who be telling me like, man, Mike, F that dollar, man. That dollar can't save your raggedy life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, listen, like for like the last X amount of years, me and my homeboy was just talking about it like a whole bunch of one-offs. People want you to just cut their grass. People want to hire you for one job. But watch this. Guy hired me, right? Communicated with me, and here's the deal. I'm a great communicator. I'm a master communicator. And bro reached out to me like, hey man, you still cutting grass? And I told him like, yeah. And reached out to me, we was able to communicate, get the deal done, did one job for him. And I told him, you know, he asked me how often would you be able to do it? I told him every 2 weeks. Went back the second time and my man wasn't even there. Or not that he wasn't there. There were people there, but the grass had already been cut. Like, thanks, bro. Like, no offense. I appreciate the one job that I did do, but it just would have been cool if you would have like let me know before I drove all the way over there. Now, here's the deal. I'm so glad that happened because maybe if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have learned my lesson. But to be honest with you, I was still getting to a point where I'm realizing like, man, these customers don't care about you. Like, no disrespect to the customers. I got some loyal customers, so I ain't saying forget my customers, but I'm just talking about those one-offs. Like, y'all know who y'all are. The people who just want to hire you they might have like a surplus of money. They might just want to get something done real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody going to go buy a Louis bag. That might be the only Louis bag that they buy in their whole life. But they got a couple dollars and they're like, man, you know what? Let me go grab this. Let me go get this service done. It's just like, man, hey, I gets to the job and it already been cut. Reached out to my man like, hey, bro, like, I don't know, look like the grass already been cut. I don't know what you want to do here. Bro, never responded, sent nothing back. And in my head, I'm thinking like, wow, like, forget chasing that dollar, man. Forget chasing the money, because I realized to myself, I'm like, so if I cut 100 houses a day, like, what is that gonna do for me? Like, do I really need the money? And here's the deal. You got people, like I have people that I can't even really serve how I wanna serve because of all the clients that I'm trying to take on. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Let me pump my brakes. Let me figure out how to better invest my money, better save my money, figure out what I'm spending my money on, figure out the things that I need to cut out. Like, I need to trim the fat. Like, bro, why are you chasing the money? Like, ask yourself that question real quick. Let's have a moment of silence. like for real, ask yourself that question. Like, why am I chasing the dollar? Like, for real, let's let this be interactive. Why are you chasing the dollar? Like, do you really need the money? Are all of your bills taken care of? Like, okay, you got a vacation coming up, but are you able to sustain are you able to sustain the vacation fund without gathering a whole bunch of clients? And here's the deal. You need to fix your focus. Like, the clients that you do have, like, you need to be almost like a surgeon. Like, when you got a surgeon, ain't in there getting the tools ready. Like, my man in there, they call him for one thing only. He in there to like, he about to cut something up. Like, he in there for one specific thing. Like, that's how you need to be with your clients. And when you're not focused on the dollar, you're able to fix your focus on that thing that's important in your life, whatever that thing may be. You're able to fix your focus, and that's what I've been able to do. Like, I'm just tired of chasing them dollars. It seems like sometimes that dollar leads you down the rabbit hole. You drained, sleep deprived, like, just wore down. And I'm kind of like tired of being like that. I'm tired of being all over the place. It's not attractive. Like, I'm not even able to do this, like when I'm chasing that dollar, because it's like, oh man, I ain't got the time. Oh man, I'm working 7 days. Oh man, I don't know. Like, excuses after excuses after excuses. So here's the deal, man. Like, why are you chasing the dollar again? Ask yourself that question. Why are you chasing the dollar? I used to chase the dollar because I just was money hungry, greedy, thinking that I needed all these clients. And to be honest with you, the whole time it was burning me out. I just didn't have enough common sense to figure out, like, man, what do I need to do? And here's another lie that I used to tell myself. Man, I ain't got no help. And it's just like, yo, I low-key didn't even need the help at the time because I had enough. See, not to say that you don't need the help, but you eventually will need some help. But what I'm basically saying is, why are you trying to gain all this clientele if you don't even have the muscle to help you support that clientele? Fortunately, I've been able to acquire a good guy that worked for me, man, really my brother, you know what I'm saying? But like before that, why am I trying to do a thousand clients just to, hey man, I gotta do you tomorrow. Hey man, can I move you to next week? It's a complete waste of your time and theirs. So listen, man, I need you to figure out first, what are you doing with the dollar? First off, why are you chasing the dollar and what are you doing with the dollar? And then figure out what you need to invest your dollar in. Like, are you investing your dollar in the club? Are you investing your dollar in alcohol, drinks, whatever it is? I drink myself. I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm just saying, like, why are you really chasing a dollar? Don't let listen, Diamond said it best, listen, make the money. Don't let it make you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the place that I'm at now, man. I'm just tired, man. Wore out, wore down, and I want to live my life. I want to live a quality life. That's where I'm at. So I hope you feel the same way. I'm trying to help you become the best you that you can. I'm trying to help you, if you a W-2 employee, escape that race to exit into your own race. And with that being said, y'all already know what y'all can do. Pass go and collect your 200. Peace.